Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Luis Gil. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry.
The shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Fought off foul. Gil, a former rookie of the year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. On the inside corner for called strike three.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
McKinstry stands at first with one out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope.
Ball misses.
I got a ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Green matched a homer in his last game. Runner at second, two down.
And that's in for a strike.
That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Detroit, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The pitch. And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows makes the grab, one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Judge rips that one. Green settles under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cody.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres handles, tosses to first, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Heel back to work. Just missed.
That pitch is out.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Dominguez makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson with a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And here is Colt Keith. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. Swung on, belted. Going back. Way back, out of here. He made him pay for that one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. That one missing inside. Fouled off left side. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Right down the chute, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton went deep in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So up next, Ben Rice. And it's fouled away. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball. That's inside.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Jace Young. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swing and a foul straight back. Heel winds and deals. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Digging in, Parker Meadows.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one ripped, and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Misses inside, and 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Two outs.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
A changeup missing, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
High fly ball out into left center field. Dominguez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tigers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And downstairs. There's the strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Oswald Peraza now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Yanks held in check. They still trail 1-0. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch misses inside. And a count even 1-1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. To first, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. So Torque takes the win. Tigers are shut down there, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Tarek Skubal.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Aaron Judge at the plate. Fly to left his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Little chopper rolls foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep. Into the count as well.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here comes Bellinger. Swinging a foul straight back. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carpenter makes the grab. 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Popped up. Torres makes the play, and it's out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Colt Keith. Scott Efros on the pitch out of the pen here.
For the New York Yankees, number 57. Scott Efros.
That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Efros measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Casey Mize. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Grant Herter getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Madden also throwing. And
1-1.
misses inside. 1 1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Meadows right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Caught looking his first time up. Foul ball there. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Swinging a foul out of play. That's down and in. On the ground, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 2 down, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Zach McKinstry. Efros back to work. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle, Peraza. Tosses to first.
One up, one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 down, runner at third. Carpenter now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Chases that one out of the zone. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And the batter now, Riley Green. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. With the tying run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is inside. 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Runner takes off. Pitch is high.
Ball 1.
Throw. Save. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball.
No strike.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tapped softly on the ground. Peraza whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kiter Montero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Herter getting loose out there. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Judge waits. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows should have this one. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Clayton Beeter. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Matt Vierling. He represents the go-ahead run. That catches the corner. And ball 1. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fly ball to right. Judge is there. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Cole.
And next to him for Detroit, Colt Keith. He's already homered in this game. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
just misses. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
A hitter recognizes that breaking ball that's up in the zone. He hopes that it just comes down enough that it's a pitch he can attack. Well, he was right on top of that one. Really good swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Jake Rogers. And that's
Counts
outside.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first
He's
in
out.
time.
Now batting, third baseman, Jace Young.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Inside, just missed. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
Probably the best
ball,
one we
2
have
strikes.
seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 outs. In the dirt,
the count.
and the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brant Herter.
Brant Herter.
Now into the ball game on defense, Andy Ibanez. He takes over as the new first baseman. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0. Count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
That one missed. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Waste no time there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
One down, runner at first. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Line, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use. The entire field. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Pinch hitter coming on, Anthony Volpe.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
That misses. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that one fouled off. Out to short. McKinstry flips it. Nicely done for the out. 2 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Anthony Volpe taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. A new pitcher in the game, Will Warren.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Wenzel Perez.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Warren, a 6'2 righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Trey Sweeney. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. Perez on at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to Jazz, there's one. And that's two.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Javier Baez trying to get something going for him with two away. That one hit the knees for a strike. And that's way high, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Right side. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead at 3-2. Staying in the game on defense, Wenzel Perez taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also entering the game, Javier Baez. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Jason Foley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Jason Foley.
Also into the ball game, Justin Henry Malloy. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Center field. Malloy sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball one
strike.
to Judge. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Tyler Holton.
Tyler Holton.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. Through 8 full, it's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now here's the Tigers clean. Up hitter Riley Green. Warren back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here is Gleyber Torres. There's the strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Just missed. Man at second. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, designated hitter Cole Keith.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colton Keith. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball.
Up next for the Tigers.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Popped up. Rice. And he makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And we are tied. It's 3-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now the first. Baseman. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He represents the winning run. Outside.
Just out.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera, the switch hitter batting right. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there.
That ball went out.
That's
Ball
off
2.
the mark, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Torres. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We're tied now at 3 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Paul Goldschmidt. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. New pitcher for the Yankees, JT Brubaker.
Number 34, JT Brubaker.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And it's even up. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Off balance throw in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a slow roller. And that's just foul. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Malloy digs in now, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. That misses. Ball 1. Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Up and in. Now 2-0. And he pumps it a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. 1 left for Detroit, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tyler Madison. Ryan Kreidler, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And ball 1. And that one fouled off. Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
2-2 the count.
Torres. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And fouled off. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. First pitch misses. Pitch out, but no action. 1 down, and the winning run at third. And a swing and a miss.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball, and based on the swing, you got to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags. This should do it. Across is the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through, extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
For 3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.